Vanessa Mai.
Darling Vanessa, I can tell you how proud I am to have you on my show again. Would you please step down through these corridors to the living room? I would love to have a little chat with you. I'm very proud. Do you know why? When you first came to our show, you had 400 records sold in Portugal.
Right.
Afterwards, Portuguese audience fell in love with you. And now I'm going to award you the golden record por vendas superiores a 20 mil unidades. And I know that... Do you want me to keep it for you?
Thank you. I just want to thank you. I have a lot to thank you for introducing me.
And your music is still selling. People are still in love with...
Well, thank you for introducing me to the whole of Portugal, and I just want to thank all my fans out there. Thank you.
Isn't it lovely to know that there is such good taste amongst our Portuguese audience? You're used to success because you're quite successful all over the world. Where have you been lately?
Well, since January, from January until now, I think we've traveled altogether about 40,000 miles. I'm on a world tour, and we've done about 75 different concerts in about 65 different cities. So it's pretty busy. You know, we started off in Australia, New Zealand, Korea, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Germany, Holland, Belgium, Singapore, all these different places.
Which country do you like the most? Where would you think you could live besides being in London as you are nowadays?
Well, you know, I'm somebody who loves big, busy cities. At the same time, I love gorgeous countryside. So I like my extremes. You know, I love South America. That's, for me, is a really, really exotic place.
Which countries in South America?
Argentina, Brazil, definitely. But here in Portugal, it's great. It's my second time here. And the people, I think the most important thing about any country is that the people are really, really nice and warm. And that's what I find here, because the people are very friendly and outgoing. It's great.
Well, with your looks, it's easy. It's easy to get friendly. I understand one of your musicians has family and friends here. Is that true?
Yes, yes. One of my musicians has a lot of family and friends here, somewhere in the audience out there.
Okay, welcome. Your family. When you're alone, what do you play? What are you practicing nowadays? When you're alone in your hotel room, because I think that nowadays you haven't much time to spend in your home.
Sure. Well, I think it's very important with the amount of traveling I do to keep informed, because playing the violin is a very physical thing. It's a physical art. So I like to keep informed with just a bit of practice every
Let's pretend that we are in love, somewhere in a beautiful hotel, viewing the sea, and you want to dedicate me a tune. What would you play for me?
Are you talking about something that I actually keep informed with?
No, something that would melt my tiny little Portuguese heart.
Okay, let's play something.
Okay.
I serenade you. How about a Tchaikovsky second movement?
Oh, I love it, please. Beautiful.
You promise we have an orchestra on the
I beg your
show?
pardon?
Next time you promise we have an orchestra on the show. So
Yes, why not? Yes.
second week.
And it's easy for us because our chain, RTP, has lots of money to spend. And it's in complete bankruptcy. But I suppose I'm not supposed to say this. And play me something very, very technical, very, very difficult to do.
Keep informed with.
Yes.
You know, as a little kid, I was really, really excited about learning my first pipe.
As a little kid 2 days ago, he was still a young kid. And now, Vanessa, as a goodbye gift, a tune that you're preparing for your next album. Do you have something in mind?
There are a lot of things going through my mind because my next album will actually be a classical release in time for the end of this year, actually. But
Not with electric violin, with the classical one.
with the electric, but I'll be doing a few different things, with a very, very different approach, very different from anything that I've done or has been done before. But you can expect next year in the spring '97. My next pop album, but I really had to get into the studio to start working with a lot of different people. I mean, yesterday was great fun. I had fun jamming in France with the Scorpions on one of their most famous songs, Still Loving You. So all the time I'm working with new artists, trying new kinds of music for the next album.
Okay, why don't include something Portuguese? Take your violin, I'll dictate the song, and you play it afterwards, please. Ba-da-dum. Da-dum, ba-da-dum. Da 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 da. Foi um presente de anos para o Dr. Álvaro Cunhal. I'll tell you later. It's very hard, very complicated to explain it to you. We're going to hear now with your band playing what?
Well, I'm going to play you my single, which is actually the theme tune of my world tour. It's called Red Heart, and it's very upbeat, very dancey.
Red Heart,
Yeah.
with lovely Vanessa Mai. No Parabéns no final da primeira parte.